Welcome to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'm going to be talking about this really cool model kit, and you might have seen me building it over the last several months, and I finally finished it. So this is the Transformers Optimus Prime IDW clear version. Now this was a model that you had to put together yourself, so what we have here is the instructions for building it, and you can look at all of my other videos, which you should see over there, and this just shows you how I built the these are the instructions to show you how I built it, but it is basically it. So those are all the instructions. It was very easy to build, and there are a few places where they say, hey, they advise to use glue, like on this area right here, and I think there was another area. Yeah, so there's another area here, and I think here as well. However, I did wind up using glue in a couple of other places as well, and just the cement. What kind of cement? Well, I used this Tamiya extra thin cement. It basically melts the plastic if you're not familiar with these. So that's kind of what this is here. So, and you can get this almost in any store. Any hobby store will probably have it. So that's a really good thing. So you got that, and you also have this right here. You could get this one here. It's another Tamiya cement, although you don't have to buy the Tamiya cement. You'll see it's kind of a liquid here, and all it does is kind of melt the plastic. But I use this really thin cement because it really didn't need too much. And I'll show you the places where I use the cement. But first, let's get into this. Take a look here. Now, this was a limited or an exclusive edition for Comic-Con 2020. So it came in this box, this nice tin box, and it's pretty nice. This is actually plastic on the inside here, but it also had a slip cover as well. So yeah, it was a pretty cool slip cover and whatnot. But you can see on the inside, there's nothing else in here. So I don't know. It's a nice little collectible from Furai Models, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And then here is the figure itself. So let's take a look at this. Now I have it just kind of generically posed, and I did have to add glue to this shoulder piece here and this shoulder piece here, and then a piece right here. I added some glue right on, just on the inside joint, and you can kind of see how this thing puts together. I also put some glue on these. These do not rotate. They kind of lock in place. The antenna, Optimus Prime's antenna, we'll call it that, okay? So, and I put them in there because this one on his right side would always fall off. So I was like, yeah, just put a little bit on there, and now it's nice and secure. So yeah, so this is a very nice model. He has some insane amount of articulation. You can kind of take a look here. He's got these faux wheels back here, and they are a translucent grayish plastic. It's hard to see, but they are. Yeah, it is. And I got a light here because, it's a translucent model. So we could show you right here let's see here. There you go. You can kind of see it right there. So now I don't have the original version of this. And this is my first IDW model, really. He has these, I think these are wings back here. So those are nice. That's kind of cool. We can kind of get a good look at this thing. I'm going to use this to kind of show off all of that beautiful translucent plastic. Yeah, it's just really nice looking. So, yeah, and then the gun is that same plastic that the wheels are made out of, and that is also translucent as well, so you can kind of see straight through it. As for this gun right here, now you can take these wrists off here, and you can replace them with other wrists. So this one kind of, I didn't glue this together, but I could glue that on there, but it really doesn't, you can't really slide the gun into here. You kind of have to, just fit it around there. So, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Very very G1ish, I guess G1ish kind of Optimus Prime gun. So, but yeah, you would have to fit that around there and then fit this on it, and then and you could glue it all together if that's how it is. I might do that, but the interesting thing here is, so that's what it looks like. He does come with other hands as well, so you can take these hands, and if you want to put them, he's got these open hands, and you can kind of put that on there, and see, this isn't, I haven't glued these together either. I could, because there's nothing holding these, so but you can just put them straight in there, and then he has that going on there. So so he has one on each side, and then he has another closed fist hand. That's what we have on this side here. And then if you want the gun in his left hand, you have a left hand gun option as well. So that's very nice. Very cool stuff. Now, he does come with these stickers here to kind of decorate them up. You're supposed to put these on the sides, and you can kind of see that here. You kind of see that on the picture. You know, you've got some extra detailing here, but I don't know if I'm actually going to use them because I like this clear model the way it is. So I think I'm just going to, I'm not even going to put, I may not even put the Autobot symbol in the center of his chest right there. So, which would be this guy right here. So I might, if I have a clear Repro label or Toy Hacks label, I think I do, and I think I might just put it right there. But it'll be clear, so it'll match the motif of this model. Anyway, so let's take a look a little bit more at this. So his chest and his abdomen are on 3 different parts, so you can kind of get a nice little ab crunch there going on. And you can also get them. You can also turn them side to side. They're kind of like on ball pegs, and you can also rotate it a little bit as well. So these here move, his hip skirts move, and you can get this going up. Now what's really cool is, and I didn't show you this, but these here, when you bend his knees in, they actually bend as well. So you can do this, and you can do something like that, and you can have him, give him a kind of a really interesting pose there. So yeah, I don't know if I can do it here, but yeah, so those wheels go in, just the top ones, not the bottom ones. So yeah, but you do have all that knee bend, and then it goes all the way back like there, and yeah, it's pretty nice. So you can get him into some really good poses with his feet and his legs. And if you look, actually, the legs and the feet, you can tilt the feet like this, and then he has a little bit of a toe tilt there, so you could do some things with that. These move here so that you can get a little bit of posing out of that. His arms can go up, and these will move up and out of the way, so you can get a pose like this. So that's kind of cool, and you can do, of course, the same thing with the other side. And yeah, so you kind of got this nice range of motion. Yeah, whoops. And then this here, so this thing is on a ball peg, and it just snaps in. It's kind of hard to see. So it's meant to be flexible, but I don't really, it's just manipulating this. It might be one of the little downfalls of this, is like it's the only thing that'll cause it to pop off, but it's easy to pop back on. I wouldn't want to glue them on because it would ruin the options for posing him. But of course, you can see, you do have that joint there can move around, and then you also have the elbow joint, so you can rotate it at the bicep and then rotate it and bring it up like this. So he's got lots of great options. So but I think that my favorite thing to do will probably be just to take this here and attach his gun to the gun holding fist, and there you go. So yeah, and I might put some of those clear Autobot symbols on here to replicate what we got going on with this sticker right here. I might add a little thin panel line, using a Gundam marker or something like this. But right now I'm kind of enjoying this. So we can take a look at his head sculpt, and it can move back and forth, up and down. It's on a ball peg, so You've got some options there, but that's all that you can do with it is just pose it in this. There's nothing else that you can pose there. So, yeah, so that's about it for this guy. But, you know, I'd say that there is a lot of neat stuff that you can do with it. And, you know, you can get them into a really good pose. No, I have not tried the Iron Man pose. I don't know if I want to with this, you know. It being clear plastic, you know, I don't know. I might just get it in a favorite pose and then just keep them like that. So, so that's kind of what we're dealing with, guys. And you can see from the back, all the detail here. Like I said, the wings, all cool stuff, all really cool stuff, you know. So that's what I've got for this one, guys. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time.